Hey everyone, just wanted to quickly run through how to use the Dockets function on the JobFlow app. So the Dockets are typically used for helping an operator to record work accurately when they haven't necessarily been assigned work for that particular, or alternatively they've come across a job, they've been stopped by the farmer, asked to do something additional or something across the road, and it hasn't been allocated to them. To save them contacting you and getting you to create and assign the job to them, they can do it themselves on their mobile. So we'll jump into the menu here. So we have dockets, second down, select dockets. Now the operator will need to choose what type of work they're doing from the docket template, which needs to be created on the admin side. So we've got a few pre-created here, so I'll choose mowing ryegrass. Operator then needs to select what machine they're using and implement. Now when it comes to the site, if the operator knows the name of the customer where they're working, they can go ahead and type in the name and the customer will pop up here. If they don't, we can turn on this custom site switch, which allows them to type in any red number or red number address. So I'll do this now. And then simply hit create. This now takes us into what looks like a standard task for the operator. However, obviously a lot less populated because it's been created by them. Because this isn't against a customer's site, we won't have a specific location. There won't obviously be any notes or attachments because they've created it. They can, however, add their own attachment. So I'll quickly do that now. They can still use this functionality the same way as they would use the attaching functionality on a normal job. They can also add comments as per normal. Cool. So now that this is all done, the operator can hit start. Same health and safety checks will show up. I hit confirm. This John Deere is asking for my engine hours before the job. Operator goes through and completes the task. Puts in the hectares and the hours. And any products or materials they may have used, they can add those at this point as well. Just an example. Hit save. That's that docket completed. Now we'll jump over to the desktop and show you what that looks like from the desktop and how to add that to a billable job for a customer. Alright, now we're back on the desktop and I will show you how to find the dockets and either add or create jobs from them. So on the main dashboard, we go to the drop-down menu, hit dockets. I'll sort by most recent. So here we can see this is the one that I've just created. The address that the operators put down is here. So that's how we know what site that was related to. That was a custom field. If it was a specific site belonging to a customer that they selected, then that would also be showing up here under the location. We can multi-select and add multiple dockets to a job if there's more than one operator who's done a docket relating to that job. Otherwise, we can just go ahead and add one. We can either add to an existing job or create a job from this docket. So I'll show you adding first. So we need to select a job number. Job here. Proceed. The docket has now been added to this job. So we come into the job and we can see down here. Here we have this docket that I completed. So that's just gone and inserted as another task with the billable information here and the charge out code linked as well. Going back to dockets, so I'll go to this one here. I can select it. I will actually select 3 dockets for this example and hit create job. I'll choose a template, baling template, proceed. Now this takes us into a new job with no customer yet, but because I know the address, I can put the customer in. What you can see here is we now have those 3 dockets as 3 task lines on here. So all we need to do is make sure we've got the right customer in the right site. Put in the job size as we normally would. The template's already pre-selected. Hit save, and then change this to invoice. And then we have ourselves an invoice job from Dockets. Hope that's helpful. And yeah, just reach out if you have any questions on how to do this, and also any questions on how to set up Dockets. I will do another video on setting up Docket templates soon. Thank you very much.